Hello and welcome to lesson 12 of the Learn Persian with Thai Conversation reading and writing program. So as we said in the last lesson, this is not a linear process. Learning a language is not a linear process. Sometimes you take a few steps back and you work to really get the things that you've learned down in your memory, down in your bones. And so that's what we're doing today. We're going back and revisiting the letter ge. So last time we revisited ke, and ge is a very similar letter. So today we're just going to focus on it. And we learned it in the review of Unit 2 in Lesson 10. So we learned it along with a lot of other things. So today we're just focusing on this ge letter because it's an important letter, deserves its own lesson. So ge. So this is ge bozorg. So the only difference it has with ke is it has two lines instead of one. And ge koocheek. So just like with ke, if it comes at the end of a word, it gets that ending uptick so that you know that the word is over. If it's in the beginning or middle of a word, it looks like that, so it leaves room for something to come after it. So first let's go over ge along with all of the vowels that we know. So first, ge combined with a, ga. Ge with u is goo. Ge with e is gi. And then ge with our a accent is ga. Ge with our e accent is ge. And ge with our o accent is go. So ga, gu, gi, ga, ge, go. And just as we do, let's practice learning a few words with each of these combinations. So first, this is gauze, and that's the same word as in English, gas, gauze. Then, ge with u is gu, goosh. That means ear, goosh. Then gir, and that's the ye koocheek. So here we have the ye bozorg, but when we have a word coming after it, it's ye koocheek, so gir, and that means stuck. Then let's see with our accent. Garm, and that means warm, garm. Now let's see with our e accent. Geron, and that means expensive, geron. Now with the, I did the opposite colors, but you get it. With the O accent is gom, and that means lost, gom. And let's do one bonus one since I did the wrong colors with both the ge koocheek and ge bozorg. So this word has both ge koocheek and ge bozorg, and it has the O accent, and it's gorg. And gorg means wolf. Gorg. So let's go over all these words together. So first, our letter of the day is ge. And that's ge bozorg and ge koocheek. Ge with an A, ga. Ge with an U, goo. Ge with an E, gi. And a ge with an A, ga. Ge with an E, ge. And ge with an O, go. So one thing to appreciate as I'm doing these spellings underneath it is that, again, like we said before, Persian is very phonetic. There's no surprises when you're writing in Persian. And you can really appreciate this as I'm writing these in English. Really, this in English gets pronounced as G, but that's just something that you have to know when you're reading English. You have to just guess if it's gonna be gi or G. But in Persian, anytime you see this, there's no other way to pronounce it. It's just gonna be gi. And when you're trying to teach someone to read Persian, as I'm trying to do with my son right now, this becomes very confusing. So I really appreciate this in the Persian language. So now let's go over the words that we can spell. Gauze. So this could also be a bite, gauze. Goosh. Ear. Gir. Stuck. Garm. Warm. Geran. And that is expensive. Gom. And that is lost. And gorg. And that is wolf. So now let's practice a few more bigger words with the letter ge. And we're actually going to do a sentence. So I'm going to write this sentence out, and as I'm writing, watch my movements and also try to read it. And I'm going to read it after I get the whole sentence written. Okay, let's pause here. The sentence is not over yet, but let's look at this right now. Isme sage gita. And this is isme, so the name of, sage, the dog of, gita. And Gita is a girl's name. Gorgi asked. And Gorgi means something like wolfy. So it's a cute name for a dog. It's a very common dog name in Persian. So, isme sage Gita Gorgi asked. The name of Gita's dog is Gorgi. Okay, another sentence. So again, try to read it as I'm writing. Oops. There we go. Okay, now let's read this together. Gita, gorgi, ra, dust, darad. So Gita, the name of the girl, gorgi, the dog, ra, dust, darad, likes him. So Gita likes Gorgi or loves Gorgi. So again, isme sage Gita Gorgi est. Gita Gorgi ra dust darad. So you can see in this example, we are starting to be able to read longer and longer things. And we have a lot more of these on the bonus materials. You can print it out, read them, listen along as I read them, and write it on your own as well. So that's all in the bonus materials. Make sure to do that because the more you practice reading longer paragraphs like this, the sooner we can start really reading a lot of interesting things. So that's our sentence using the letter ge, and we'll be back next time with another exciting lesson for reading and writing. Thanks for joining us. Thank you so much for watching the Learn Persian with Chai and Conversation reading and writing program. As I mentioned in the video, this video is just one part of the complete reading and writing system that we've created. And you can find all of our bonus materials, which include reading practices and writing practices, on our website. The link is below, chaiandconversation.com. In addition to our reading and writing program, we have a comprehensive conversational Persian course where we teach you how to speak conversational Persian the way actual Iranians do, not informal Persian that you read. And so that's available on the website as well as our reading and writing program. So if you just go on there, you can see all the materials that we've created over the last 10 years, and hopefully we'll see you there.